Welcome back to the show. We are here today to fly fearless, as we usually do, with our good friend Lindsay Errico. She's our resilience and career coach, and that's the name of the company, Fly Fearless Unlimited LLC. She's based out of Montgomery, Alabama, but helping people worldwide. How are you?
I'm well. Thank you so much for having me back.
Well, thanks for being here. Let's talk a little bit about the primary mission for your company. Again, it's Fly Fearless Unlimited. Would you mind sharing?
Yeah, so Fly Fearless originally started from a simple engraving from my sister that she didn't really, I mean, I don't know how much effort she really put into thinking about it because it's funny when I have a conversation with her now about how she's like, I didn't think it was going to turn into
Yeah.
this. And it just really resonated me. She just engraved Fly Fearless in the back of a St. Michael's medallion, and it stuck with me throughout deployment. I almost lost the medallion, and it came back to me. And it was part of my mission as being a Chinook flight engineer to Fly Fearless. I made it my mission in life to Fly Fearless, and I want to help empower other women to fly fearless in their lives too. So,
Oh, and would you mind sharing a little bit about your experience and what happened
yeah.
with the
So
medallion? Yeah.
Yeah, with the medallion itself, or just my experience, my journey, and how I got here.
Yeah, whatever you want to share. I mean, this is good to have on our Zoom. It's up to you. I mean, when you just mentioned the medallion, made me think of the website because the picture of the medallion's on there, right?
Yeah, the picture, which is the backdrop of basically wherever there's a cover photo, that's the backdrop for all my cover photos, and I have some stuff overlaid on it. But that picture is when I found the medallion. So it's actually a picture of the medallion and my dog tags that it fell off of on my bedspread in Afghanistan. So that's what that picture is. That's what created the cover because it's so valuable to me, and now it stays in a pocket in my
Oh,
uniform because it always with me, and it can't go on my dog tags anymore because it broke off, but it's always definitely with me. And the engraving is long gone, so now it's a tattoo, so it's permanently etched on my skin and in my heart. To make it my mission to help other women. So it's not only my journey through the military, it's my journey through civilian life, being in male dominated spaces, in this society, male dominated, and just breaking through the societal rules, realizing that we don't really have to follow them. We can make our own rules and make success that is worthy for us. So yeah, that's what I like to do. Serving women, helping them grow and expand.
oh my goodness. Well, beautiful story, beautiful journey. And I feel like just being a woman, I feel like every business is male dominated still. I think it's gotten a lot better, but there's still not equal pay. There's some of the good old boys clubs still out there, and it's a shame. But I'm glad we're helping other women by being positive, hardworking women to help weed that out and help other women, to achieve what they want in a male dominated society because not easy. It's not, and it's still not. So I'm glad that you're here helping those people out there who need your help. And speaking of women who need your help, I want to hear some good stories. You started this company up, it was like 21 or earlier, but
I
then,
officially incorporated, yeah, in 2021. I mean, I've been coaching and mentoring and serving for long before that, but I officially incorporated in 2021, and then I restructured in 2023. But yeah.
well, let me ask you this. I would love to find out how we can reach out to you. Maybe you want to share your website as well.
Yeah, so the website is flyfearlessunlimited.com. So you can definitely contact me there. There's a contact button. The email address is listed at the bottom. The email address is info@flyfearlessunlimited.com. You can also reach me on the social media platforms, Fly Fearless Unlimited. There's an additional account, Fly Fearless Coaching, on TikTok and on Instagram. But everything else is Fly Fearless Unlimited. So you can find me there and reach out to me there.
Perfect. And would you mind pulling up the website? Do you want to share it with us and talk a little bit about, the work you're doing, the services? Seeing is believing, Lindsay. And it'd be good to kind of check out the packages, the programs you offer. If you can share your screen, it's up to you.
Yeah, I just pulled it up. Let me share the screen and let's see if this works.
Sure.
I'm not sure which screen I shared, but that's not looking like the right one.
No problem. I won't look.
Let's see. Let's
Oh,
try
I
this
love that shot.
again.
Yay.
Because I had it pulled up. We'll see if this works here.
Oh, there it is.
Did it come up? I gotta
Yep,
move this bar so I can
I see it.
actually navigate it. There we go. So this is the homepage of the website, and right at the top, register for the next workshop because
Which
that's what I
is,
got going on.
click on it.
Next,
Tell us, when is it?
yeah, next month it's September 19th. It's an in-person workshop in Montgomery, Alabama. And but you can also click on that and register and get on the list for the next one. The next one is either going to be in person again, but in a different location, or it'll be virtual. So definitely register regardless of being in Alabama, and I can get you on the list, and you can be on the list for the next one, which would be great.
Oh my goodness, awesome. And let's
Yeah.
navigate through. So tell me, for example, during this, what's going to happen at this workshop specifically?
So the workshop is really great because it's 3 steps to build unstoppable confidence. So that's what I named it. So ladies, you can get some tips and tricks and three steps, three nitty-gritty details, down and dirty in 90 minutes. It's a workshop. We're going to be running through some information, some worksheets, open discussion, back and forth. You're going to get some goodie bags, which is going to be really great. So some freebies, and everybody loves free stuff. So definitely come check it out, learn some steps, connect with other women, and obviously you can set up with me a discovery call, and we can talk about working together. But I really want to get the information out
Yeah.
to everyone who shows up. Because building confidence is so important in order for us to step out and not let all of that outside negative energy interfere with us. Because if we are confident and resilient within ourselves, it doesn't matter what's happening on the outside world. So super, super important.
Beautiful. And just talk about your coaching, consulting, and all that you do. Would love to hear more about it, in particular, the type of people you're helping. And if we can navigate over there, it'd be great.
Over to the services. So up here, that's the
Yeah.
services button. And right here,
Ta-da!
we got
Tell us,
Fly
tell us.
Fearless Coaching, Fly Fearless Consulting, and Fly Fearless Properties. So the coaching is what we've been talking about,
Focusing on.
where yep, that's where I'm helping women with building confidence and resilience, and leading with authenticity, and just getting comfortable so that they can really stand out in these male dominated spaces and in their lives, because we tend to people please and we lose ourselves in our personal lives as well. So being able to stay strong, and I don't mean aggressive, I just mean comfortable and strong and confident within yourself, so that you can stand up for what you want, and really understand your values. So that's what we've been focusing on here. And then we have the Fly Fearless Consulting, which is helping business owners and entrepreneurs basically come in on a short-term basis and consult and kind of analyze where the business owner is, and see if there are ways that they can strategically outsource or take on different tech packages, and they can scale and grow. So I kind of assess that and give them my recommendations. Sometimes I help implement them, sometimes they implement them themselves, but so they can start working on their business rather than in their business. So that's always fun to do too. And then we have the Fly Fearless Properties.
Yay!
So that's just the real estate investing. So, I mean, it could be a short-term rental, a mid-term rental, or long-term rental. I could be helping somebody else as a money partner. I could be investing myself. So I'm always looking for other properties or other investors to connect with, and just making those connections, networking, building the list, building the portfolio, and just kind of advancing that space. So there's definitely that aspect here, and obviously all these little buttons here to get in touch or learn more information about it. So you can
Yay!
contact and give me send your information to me, and I can reach out and we can connect more about it.
Now, let me ask you, just for your background, where did you get your certification from in coaching? Not everybody has to be certified to be a coach, but you are. Tell us. Where did you
Yeah.
go?
Yeah, so my certifications came from Transformation Academy. So I'm a certified professional life coach. I'm also a certified master law of attraction coach, and then a certified attracting authentic relationships coach. So very exciting, very thorough with all of their information and a lot of great programs
Can
that
I
they
ask
have
you
there.
about the law of attraction? How does that, like, you're helping people attract like significant others, like potential mates, spouses, like that type of stuff?
Yeah,
Or what you
attracting
want?
authentic relationships and relationship with yourself. So it's like a lot of
Oh,
self-love and attracting people that are good for you in your life. Because a lot of times, if negative people are coming into our lives, we're attracting that, and
mm-hmm.
we need to stop attracting that. So it's all about the energy and the vibration that we're putting out into the world, and kind of digging in and that self-awareness and realizing that and understanding our self-worth and our value, and readjusting and realigning so that we can attract the things that we should be attracting in our lives.
Ooh, I like this. Yeah, because I feel like a lot of times I attract, well, I think it's me then because I'm attracting the wrong thing. Is it me? Is it how I'm perceiving and reaching out? Is there like, oh my gosh, my whole life I've attracted the wrong men. But I think it's my problem. I don't know if it's like, how do you figure that out? Can you do relationship stuff like that too?
Yeah, that's actually funny because for a long time, I was attracting a lot of that too, and after some self discovery, I realized, yeah, I was attracting it, and I was attracting it because I didn't know my own worth. I didn't know how valuable I was. I didn't understand any of those things, and it wasn't until I really understood that and started
Mm-hmm.
believing it and knowing it as truth, that I was valuable, I was worthy, that I was deserving, and all of these things, that I stopped attracting all of that craziness and madness, which was definitely a more positive experience in life.
Yay. Oh my goodness. Awesome. All right. Well, what else do we have on tap here? So again, we're on flyfearlessunlimited.com, talking about the work that Lindsay's doing here. And if you want to reach out, you can also call 334-245-1415. And on social media, it's all Fly Fearless Unlimited.
Yeah, social media, you can find me Fly Fearless Unlimited. There is an additional two accounts, Fly Fearless Coaching on TikTok and on Instagram, but Fly Fearless Unlimited are all the main ones. I'm there. You can contact me through there and DMs, messages, whatever it's called now. And
I know, right? What
you
is it
know.
called? Awesome. And what else did you want to discuss for today about your coaching? Did you want to give us some examples of the people you're working with? You also have a shop. I don't know what you want to promote. You got a lot of stuff happening, girl, which
I
I'm
do.
happy
There
about.
is
But good.
so much,
We're
and
on the
I just
website. Show us these
I'm
products. What do
just
you
I'm
have?
just so excited. Yeah. Because it's just it's so great to be able to
The
talk
hat.
about it and have people see it and know it. And but so this is the shop. There's the items kind of rotate a little bit, and there's some hats, there's some notebooks, there's some glasses, obviously some gear. So a little bit of everything here. And but the items rotate, so they're not always the same. So definitely keep on looking and checking back. And if there's something specific that you guys are looking for, send me a message, and maybe I can get it created and listed on the website. And that would be great because then you'd be a part of it as well.
Awesome. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Now, good for the holidays too. What's happening? Like, is there a busy season for you that people need more coaching than others? Holiday time coming around?
No, I wouldn't really say it's a busy season necessarily. I mean, there are ebbs and flows, sure. But I think it's pretty steady overall. So, that's always a good thing because, having a steady state of clients and referrals is always a positive. It keeps business going, right?
It's so true, right? It is. It is. So, Lindsay, tell us a little bit about, I know, where you live and the town. You're doing this in person, right? It's in Alabama, but it's also virtual. Is there a lot of, is it mostly clients in Alabama that you've become friends with to work with, or are we talking a lot of out-of-state people that are using your help?
Yeah, I do connect with a lot of out of state people for
Mm-hmm.
sure. I mean, I do a lot of traveling, so I connect with other people there. But even locally here, I don't necessarily do in person coaching. That's all virtual. It's just the workshop will be in person, because I just thought that that would be a good way to go this time. But then there'll be virtual ones after that. But yeah, the coaching is all virtual because that's usually easier that, can people can meet. They don't have to travel, they don't have to make arrangements, and, just hop on your computer or your phone, and we can meet and have a conversation. Or even when we're not set to meet, people have access to Voxer and they can always send me a message that way. And I check it during my office hours and get back to them.
All right. Okay.
Um,
What's Voxer again? I'm out of the loop with Voxer. You've mentioned Voxer before.
So Voxer is kind of like a walkie-talkie app. So you can just record a quick voice
Got it.
message,
Mm-hmm.
or you can send a text message through there. But it's nice, easy way to, usually people use it for voice. And it's a nice, easy way to send a quick message to a coach or a mentor or a friend, and they can get back to you. Easy peasy. They can check it when they're available, and makes it easy for communications. And I can keep it all separate from that way. I don't have a ton of text messages or anything.
Oh my goodness. Very cool. All right. Five Feelers Unlimited, and we're here again talking to Lindsay Errico, the woman in charge, the woman in power who is helping empower other women out there in the workplace, workforce. Could you tell us a client story or two of someone you're helping, what they've gone through, and how you're helping them fix it?
Yeah, so I'm trying to think of a specific example. I know we talked about one before. Um, yeah, the last one we brought up was about a woman who was not realizing that she was doing a lot of these negative patterns. And through our coaching, it took her a little while, but then she finally was like, "Oh my gosh, I didn't realize I was doing all this deflecting or avoidance, basically." And when she came to that realization, she was able to kind of dig in and get to the nitty gritty of why she was avoiding it or why she was deflecting. And then she was able to turn things around and be more present, not only with her husband, but in her job and going back to school. And she was able to kind of move and advance rather than being stagnant, which was really cool to watch her do that.
Oh, love it. We love hearing these stories. So it's not just in work, it's also in personal life.
Yeah, it definitely bounces back to that. They overlap, right? Because you are who you are in both realms. I mean, sometimes you're a little different, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they definitely overlap. And if you're not true in one area or the other, or if one area is being really negative and it's impacting you, you're going to take all that stuff home, or vice versa. You're going to take all that negative home stuff into work. So you have to get right with yourself, which gets right in your environment, and then it helps all areas of your life.
Well, let me ask you in your in life, I know you're mentoring those as well to follow in your footsteps, and you're also do you have a mentor, someone that you work under or have worked under that you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, so I consider myself to have several coaches and mentors. One that is I basically just speak with every day is Carrie Douglas, and she's been just absolutely fantastic. And she works with Dave Conway, who we've spoken about before, in just working on a lot of mindset stuff. And you can work with a lot of individuals on skills and tools,
Mm-hmm.
which are all great. Absolutely, because you need those things. But if you're not focusing on the mindset piece that goes along
Yeah.
with that, you may or may not actually make the positive changes that you want to make. And then you're going to blame it unknowingly on the skills, saying, "Oh, the skills and the tools, they weren't right or they didn't work the way they were supposed to," when realistically, it might be something in your mindset that's hindering those things from fully working for you. So you definitely have to work on those things hand in hand, which is, it's not easy work at all.
I'm sure. I'm sure. And what would you like? You have women out there who may be scared and fearful of male-dominated careers and jobs. And what do you tell them about being more open in a sense to, push for it, go for what you want, live your dream? How do you focus on that to teach them that?
Yeah, well, I think really it's you need to look within yourself and become really self-aware, whether or not whatever it is you're striving for is really
Mm-hmm.
what you want. Because sometimes, especially as women, we tend to just kind of fall into patterns like, oh, my mom always wanted me to be a doctor, or my mom always wanted me to do this, or X, Y, and Z. And then it's like, well, do you actually
Yeah.
want that? Is that what you want? So
Mm-hmm.
you may be additionally forcing your way into something and coming up a lot of obstacles in your path because you're forcing something that you don't even necessarily want. So I
Mm-hmm.
think it's first, yeah, first you got to look within yourself and make sure that it is something that you really want. And then you can kind of assess and be like, okay, now I'm coming up with all of these obstacles. How do I overcome these obstacles in a way that's true to me? So I'm not compromising my values, I'm not compromising
Yeah.
myself, and I can bring all of those pieces together. So I think the first step is to really make sure that you're fighting against something that you truly want.
Oh, I love it. And you also, in your notes, the one thing you said, it was claim it, right? The actual quote you said, claim it, it'll respond. That's from Neville Goddard, The Power of Awareness. Is that a book? I don't know who that is. Teach me. Teach me.
Neville, I've been reading a lot of his works, and they're very amazing. He did a lot of studying of the Bible and stuff, and he just wrote a lot of really, really insightful item. I mean, his book is like this. It's like 14 books, and it's like
Okay.
this thick, all of them together. But it's information that you not only read, but you study and you digest it, and you sit and think about it, and
Okay.
it's very, it's eye-opening and mind-opening. It's mind-bending, honestly, with the information that's in there. I mean, just sinking into yourself, sinking into your subconscious, realizing how much power your subconscious really holds, is just so incredible. And realizing that you can tap into that. And I mean, thoughts become things. People say that all the time, but they might not actually realize what that means and how heavy that is, and you can change your reality. I mean, you have the power to do that, and it's just a matter of you believing it, and I think that's absolutely incredible.
Oh, I love it. Thank you for sharing. And we still got 4 minutes left in the show. What else did you want to make sure we cover for today?
I guess the only other thing on the website is make sure you check out the blog. There's posts coming out like every week. So make sure you check out the blog because there's a lot of good information there, a lot of other links for other pages. And then obviously there's always a contact page. So contact me and we can get in touch and work together, which would be great.
Yay! How do we contact you?
And yeah, so you can contact me through the website and the contact page. You can email me info@flyfearlessunlimited.com. You can reach me on the social platforms, Fly Fearless Unlimited. And yeah, so definitely reach out to me.
Will do. Thank you so much. And any words of wisdom for someone out there who's hesitant to reach out for the help and the service? Is it affordable? Is it, how does it work for payment plans and how much of a commitment is it?
Oh, the program I'm doing right now is a 6-week program. And there is a one-time pay and then there's a payment plan. So it is affordable. It's not anything crazy. And if you're hesitant, just have a conversation. I mean, maybe it's the right time, maybe it's not the right time. Maybe all you need is a conversation. Reach out. People are not islands. People need people. People need connection. So just reach out. All it is a conversation.
Beautifully said. Thank you so much. Always a pleasure having you here. And if you don't mind me asking you to stop sharing the screen,
Yep.
it's better to say goodbye. That way, empowering women to lead fearlessly. And Lindsay Rico, we appreciate you being here. What are you doing Labor Day weekend? Anything good?
No, I'm actually watching a I'm I'm watching a dog. I'm pet
Oh,
sitting.
cool. Good. Go have it. Sorry, I'm Jenny trying to unshare the screen. I'm
I,
trying to, I'm not letting her focus. Sorry, sorry,
yeah,
sorry.
I'm trying to do too many things at once. Sorry.
That's okay. Always a pleasure seeing you, and we'll see you back next week, okay?
Sounds good.
Thank you, Lindsay. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers.
Day-to-day simple tasks can become pretty daunting.
I have to carry my chair up 2 flights of steps or have somebody do it for me.
What scares me the most is just the falling.
When I'm struggling with my house, I think, to have that one great barrier just knocked down, I mean, it's crucial.
Home for Our Troops is a wonderful nonprofit that builds a
mortgage-free, fully adaptive, handicap-accessible house.
And there's no catch.
It'll be our very first home that we've ever owned. This is a game changer.
This is where your life begins again.
We need you to join us in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
Because of you, everything's going to be okay.